Hello and welcome to the next episode of Making Mannequin Heads into Planters. Very exciting, yay! Gotta make it exciting, right? Yeah! So we're continuing to mask this mannequin head. I don't really have a name for it yet. It kind of looks like almost like robot head. Ooh, I like that. Because of all the metallics that I've been using. So I'm going around with small pieces of blue painter's masking tape. There we go. Because it does not stick. I never explained this before. It does not stick as much as some of the other masking tape. This specific one is a Sharp Lines multi-surface. Different masking tapes have different levels of adhesion. I don't know if you know that or not, but they do. Some of them are super sticky, others are less sticky. It depends on what you're using it for. I think this is Scotch. Here, the Scotch people of Scotch, not who make Scotch, but who is like the company Scotch, have come out with realizing that they can market different types of tape for different uses. And it actually is a good thing that they have done this, because you can get it tape that doesn't pull the paint off your walls, or in this case, off your projects. I'm going to cut this one into a half circle to go around the ear, just like I did on the other side. And then what I'm going to, that's all set. So there we go. That front one is all set. Gotta be careful not to pull things off. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go around again with one larger piece per section. That's too large. And I am going to tie all of the pieces into little folds. You can see those little folds. I'm going to stick them all to one another and try to stick it as little as possible to anything else on the head, because it does pull the tape off, or the paint off. The foam, as I showed you in the last episode, definitely the paint comes off easily from the foam. Because it's got such a slick plastic surface. Slick plastic. So I gotta be very careful not to totally mess up what I've spent so many hours working on. But this will help immensely to keep all of my tapes where they need to be, giving me at least the coverage that I need and want in order to be able to spray paint the face. I'm going to take a bag as the next step. Take a bag, and I am going to wrap the head in the bag. Once I get all of this tape reinforced and extended. There we go. There, very cool. There's one section over here on the corner back here. I've got this lingering post-COVID clearing stupidity. I used to get it if I got the flu, because it would go into my chest. I had bronchitis a number of times, so I've always been susceptible to it. Luckily, COVID did not hit my chest fully, but it did go just a little bit. The flu got me a little bit in my chest, and it was super annoying that it is lingering. So, all right, so that's that. So now what I'm gonna do is we're going to walk over to my spray paint area, and we're going to, oh no, I got a mask. Duh. I've got a bag here, and I have plastic somewhere. Yeah, there's plastic in that bag. So I don't have to use plastic, it's just as easier. So what I can do is cut this plastic so that I'll just pop the face through, and then I think I'm going to do it this way. Maybe from underneath, because that's the majority of it. Pick it up from the head where it is not going to pull everything out. There we go. That's what I want. It is what I want. Make sure this comes up far enough. Just tuck this in, and then I'm going to, I really only need it around the front. Beyond that is more overkill than I really want to do. Oop. It'll be interesting to see how well that's doing. I'm going to need another piece of plastic from around there, but at least this will pretty much cover where I need to here. And when I say pretty much, not quite. Well, this bag's not quite large enough. All right, well, that's as much as I can get. At least that's got that all contained. And the next layer of plastic that I do, I'm going to tie this back here to just keep it all together. Tie it loosely so I can use this bag for other things later. I could just use paper. Goodness knows I've got enough paper, but that would be kind of hard to manage, right? So where's my plastic? I'll be right back. I've got to go grab some plastic from over here. There we go. Don't mind me as I search for some plastic in the pottery area. Aha, there we go. Oh, trash bag. Perfect. Oh, I could have just used this for the entire thing. I didn't even think of it. I have trash bags stashed in the trash can underneath the current trash bag. So this would be good. I'm going to drape this over the top to protect all of my pretty areas that are already done. There we go. Oh, look at this. So pretty. Actually, you know what I'll do? I'm going to do this from the front, and then I can flip it over just like I'm sewing, right? Ha-ha. As long as it doesn't just pull it all off, because this really doesn't stick very well. But it doesn't need to stick well, it just needs to stick enough. Yeah, no? There we go. That, my you know, just reminded me of that Midler. And I don't know if it was the Divine Miss M, or which album it was. I absolutely adore Bette Midler. Brilliant artist all the way around, and I have her Divine Miss M album on LP. But the first time I heard it was on cassette. Yes, cassette. Thank you very much. I owned the cassette tape. I owned also, and I don't know where it came from, but Mud Will Be Slung Tonight is also, if you ever have a chance to listen to that album of hers, oh my God, it's absolutely freaking brilliant. Oh, look at her, she's, that's pretty, oh, you can't even see her. What am I doing? Jeez, look at it, oh, yes, she's all tucked together. Very good. Let me just tack this on here. This is going to go, this one's going under, so I'm tacking it to the plastic underneath. It's in the front. And then this one can be tacked over here. I don't need it tacked on there. Just to keep everything as we walk to the other area, because I don't want a bunch of overspray here. I'm going to grab inside the head to transport, and I'm going to grab you first. So let's go for a brief walk. Hi. And we are going to go over to the other side of the house, of the basement. Oh, and just in case you ever wanted to know, this is our pottery area. The pottery wheel. Nice little staged area. You don't need a lot of room. But, so let's go. All right. Walking to the other end of the basement. I know, it keeps going and going and going. So here we go. And we are set up here. What I'm going to do is got my lights on. I am going to set you up so you can see over here. There we go. Pointer right that direction. That's kind of a neat angle, huh? And I have metallic gold and I have metallic bronze. So we're gonna get these going. Here we go. Hi. All right, that's all I need. That's good enough. That's got it going. So this is Krylon. And it's the metallic copper. I'm just gonna jump right in. Get a nice coat on here. Like I mentioned before, I really want it to be able to drip as needed. Full coverage wherever I can. There we go, drips are starting. Oh, there she goes. Yeah. There it is. There we go. What I'm going to do is I am going to see what. So, what do we think? It's working. It's interesting that it's crinkling in spaces, which is pretty cool, right? I like that. All right. So I may hit her with just a little bit of the white lacquer. Let's see what this does. Oh, nice. Oh, and that's how she's gonna stay. Look at that. Freaking brilliant. All right, she's gonna stay over here and dry. We're gonna go back to the other side of the house. And that's gonna be a quickie for today. Gonna leave her down here. Oh, I just turned off my light. Hello. So I hope you have a wonderful day. This has been fun. And I'm going to call it a day for this episode. That's actually really good light. And I just hope you have a great day and take a big breath without having a lot of paint fumes. That's nice. And treat yourself well and give yourself lots of room to make mistakes and to learn from them. Give other people lots of room to make mistakes and learn from them as well. And I hope you just put a lot of love out in the world. There's not enough love in the world, and have a good day. Bye.